Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you for being here. Those of you who are tuned in to our game right now, we really appreciate you checking out our game this evening. We're going to get this quiz started in a few short minutes here. If you happened upon this stream, maybe over on Facebook, or maybe you're following along on Twitch and you stumbled upon us here, we would love to have you join us. This is a fully interactive trivia experience here tonight, and you can join our virtual game by coming on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. You can either type in that web address, or if you want to join us from a smartphone, you can scan the QR code that you see right there, and that'll bring you to the same place. This is Dante. Dante's going to be my co-host here this evening. We're going to get started very shortly. Once you get on over to this website, you can get your team signed up. You're going to see a line that says, "What's your team name?" You'll find another line asking for an email address, and then there's a little drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are a part of the league, or if you're interested in becoming a part of the league. We can get your team signed up tonight. You can be a part of NYC Trivia League's league, whether you're playing with us right here in New York City, or if you're in any other part of the country or the world. We would love to have you be a part of the league. What we do is we keep track of your scores every time you play, and every single week we'll update them over at nyctrivialeague.com, and you can see how your team stacks up against all of the other teams who are in the league. But that's like a bigger picture kind of notice for you all, and not so much about what we are doing tonight. Please get your team signed up. Once again, if you happened upon this stream maybe on Twitch, hello out there in the Twitch universe. You can come play this fully interactive trivia game. All are welcome to participate in the game this evening, and you can access your virtual answer sheet, and you'll be able to see this Twitch stream live. If you come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com or scan the QR code that you see right there, it'll take you to the same place. Get your team signed up, team name, email address, let us know if you're in the league, and then click on that button that says join game. Once you do that, you will see your name added to a list of teams. We currently have 34 teams signed up and ready to go. I know many of you who are league teams know this specific rule we have over here. And just for those of you who maybe are playing for the first time, you are welcome to submit multiple answer sheets for a team if you would like. So let's say we've got this team right here known as the mama and the papa. If there are two players on that team and you each want to submit your own answer sheet, you could submit as the mama and the papa 1 and the mama and the papa 2. So you have that option here this evening. And if you're a league team, at the end of the night, we will take your team's highest score, and that'll go toward your league score for the week. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and get your team signed up tonight to play our virtual pub quiz, which is getting started any minute now. Here's what we're doing tonight, everybody. There are 4 rounds of trivia in this game. Our first 3 rounds are going to be question and answer rounds. The 4th round, it is a picture round. For these question and answer rounds, here's how it's going to flow. I'm going to ask you a question, and then it's going to pop up below. So you'll see it if you're watching from a desktop or laptop computer in the general vicinity where right now it says, "Welcome to the NYC Trivia League." So that's where it will pop up. Or you could scroll down farther if you're on a smartphone. It's a little bit different, I think, the layout. But you will see the questions that I am asking. So I'll ask the question. It will pop up. And for the majority majority of the questions, you are going to see some multiple choice options. Once I'm done asking the question, a 20-second countdown timer is going to get started. And in that 20 seconds, you must select the answer you think is correct. And then you have to click the button that says submit answers. For every single question tonight, this is of the utmost importance. You must click submit answers, or else we will not receive your response tonight and we won't be able to score it for you. So make sure, whether it is a multiple choice question or a short answer question, you must click submit answers. If it is a short answer question, get ready to type or tap in your response. And spelling does not matter for those questions. However, we do ask that you do your best to spell things correctly. And if we can tell what you're trying to say and it's the correct thing, we will give you a point. We're a little lenient with spelling over here. So, all right, that's the general layout of this game. That fourth round, the picture round, it's going to work a little bit differently. So I'm going to wait until we get to that point in the quiz to break it down in detail for you all. Before we roll into our first round this evening, I do have 2 rules for the game tonight. Rule number 1, our most important rule: please do not cheat. No cheating at this game. If anyone is wondering what constitutes cheating, you know when you're cheating, but it's looking the answers up in any way, shape, or form. We are not interested in what you are capable of Googling. We are interested in finding out what you know tonight. So challenge yourselves, play a fun, fair game by agreeing to this simple social contract that you're not going to look the answers up. Thank you in advance for abiding by that rule. Our second rule, you will notice on Twitch that there is a chat function available, and you're welcome to participate in the chat. We love engaging with you all. Hearing your commentary throughout the game is one of the greatest joys of doing this game with you all. But I do ask that you please do not use that chat to write the answers. No answers in the chat, even if they're incorrect answers. That's not cool as well. So thank you for following those 2 simple rules tonight. One last call, get your teams signed up for the game. Come on over to our fully interactive virtual trivia night at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, or you can scan the QR code and it'll take you to that site. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you're in the league, and then click join game. We have 42 players, teams signed up and ready to go. And with that, let's dive into our first round this evening. Best of luck on the quiz tonight, everyone. May the odds be ever in your favor. Round 1, it is in the category of bleep. Bleep is our topic, as in censorship, words that are censored. Let's do it. Bleep. Round 1. Question number 1. We're starting off with a short answer question here. According to a 1972 monologue by comedian George Carlin, how many words are there that you can never say on television? How many words? Type in a number and click that button that says submit answers. I've got an answer for you. George Carlin, words you can never say on television. There are 7 of those in his original act. 7 words you cannot say on television. And I am not going to say them on this Twitch stream, but if you want to talk about them in the chat, I will not stop that. Okay, our second question here. Emmy-winning actress Annie Murphy stars on what new AMC series about the secret life of a sitcom wife? You have some options. Don't forget to click submit answers. Writer on the radio, do you want me to say the 7 words? Is that why you're booing? Annie Murphy's new show on AMC. I checked it out. It's a lot of fun. It is called Kevin Can F Himself. Kevin is the answer. Our third question in this round. In the censored for TV version of Die Hard 2, what does Bruce Willis's character John McClane say in a climactic moment? Yippee-ki-yay, blank. How did they censor that for the TV version? Fill in that blank. Good luck. In Die Hard 2, John McClane says, "Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon." Mr. Falcon is what they went with for the TV edit, which is incredibly confusing coming toward the end of the movie. You're like, who is this Mr. Falcon character and why have we heard nothing about him until right now? Mr. Falcon, that's your answer. Our fourth question in this round. Often used in newspaper comic strips, a series of typographical characters used in place of profanity, such as hashtag, @, exclamation point, ampersand, etc., is called a what? What do you call those symbols together? That's number 4. Mother buckets, that would be a good one. They should have gone with that. Okay, so these typographical marks used to express an expletive in a comic strip, they are called growlix. Graw licks. Growlix is your answer. Number 5, That Damn Blank is a 2021 HBO sketch comedy series whose name fills in that blank. Fill it in. You got some options, and don't forget to submit your answers. That damn Michael Che. Michael Che is your answer to question number 5. Our 6th question of round number 1. We're halfway through this first round. If you just stumbled upon us, maybe on Facebook or on Twitch, hello, you can come play this fully interactive virtual trivia game with us all. There are 43 players who you would be in contention with, 43 teams. So who knows how many people are actually playing. And come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, or you can scan the QR code there with your phone, and it'll take you to the same place. Get your team signed up, click join game once you have a team name, and we're only in the first round. There are 4 rounds, so you could potentially still catch up. Here is our 6th question of our bleep-themed round. What TV show got around the FCC's censorship of the F word by splitting the word into 2 parts, set at different points in the episode? An episode called Afternoon Delight. Name that TV series. That's number 6. I've got an answer for you. The F word was split into 2 parts on Afternoon Delight, which is an episode of Arrested Development. Arrested Development is your answer. Our 7th question of round number 1. Get ready. This actress, who won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for The Fighter in 2011, dropped the F-bomb in her acceptance speech, saying, Kate Winslet made it look so easy. Name that actress. That's number 7. And as always, submit your answers, please.
She knows that I'm not fond of asking. True or false it may be, but she stayed out to get me. And I know she knows.
That actress who swore in her Oscars acceptance speech, it's Melissa Leo. Melissa Leo is your answer. Our 8th question of round number 1. In the radio edit of the song WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B is on record saying that she hated recording this phrase instead of the titular chorus phrase. How did they replace it? She didn't like saying it. Good luck, you got some gross options. Maybe not all gross. All right, in WAP, Cardi B in the radio edit says, wet and gushy. Gushy is your answer. I agree. They did make it more explicit. Gushy is a gross word. Cardi B didn't like it either. They were considering the option of bounce that big old booty, but they went with wet and gushy instead. Our 9th question in this round. Bleep, My Dad Says was a sitcom based on a memoir that ran for 1 season, and it starred who as the title Dad? Name that actor. You got options, and as always, submit your answers, please. Bleep, My Dad Says, the sitcom based on the memoir starred William Shatner is your answer. William Shatner. And our 10th and final question of round number 1, our bleep themed round. Here it is. What talk show host has an ongoing segment called This Week in Unnecessary Censorship, in which news clips and other videos have bleeps comically added in places where no swear words were used? Name that talk show host who uses that segment. That's number 10. This Week in Unnecessary Censorship is a segment on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel is the talk show host in question. All right, that wraps up our first round of this game this evening. Before we get into our second round, let's check out our scores thus far. So we have 43 teams signed up for this game. We have about 1 million of you tied for 5th place right now. All of you have 8 points. You can see who you are. Let's just do our top 4 teams here. We've got a tie for 3rd place with 9 points each between the Blue Shells and the Helsinki Syndrome. It is on, and tied for 1st place right now with perfect scores thus far. We have Penguins and Gravy Fountain. Very well played in this bleep round. You all know your expletives or your bleeped expletives. Well played. We still have 3 rounds to go, so take heart, teams who are not in 1st or 2nd place right now. Much can change in these coming rounds. Before we officially dive into round number 2, many of you know this, but if you don't, or if you need to hear it again, We do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would absolutely love to put something together just for you. Our private events are fully customizable. You come to us with an idea, and we can execute it. We do private trivia events. We also have some fun game shows we can do. Census of Humor, which is a survey-style trivia game. Risky Buzzness, which is a game where you play as an individual and you wager your point values. Mixtape Bingo. This game is so much fun. You pick different genres of music. We play those songs. And if you have it on your bingo card, you cross it off. You daub it. It's very neat. A lot of fun. And, we would love to work with you. So please reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We're doing in-person events. We're also doing virtual events, and we're doing hybridized events as well. So the host could come in person, and maybe people are there in person, but maybe some people are still working remotely and they want to Zoom into the game. We can make that happen. Or maybe the host is coming in remotely and people are in office in person. That's an option as well. We are here to make it work exactly for you. So reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, and we can help put together your next corporate gathering or personal event like a birthday party or a baby shower or a family reunion. We do it all. Hope to hear from you all soon, and let's get into our second round tonight. Round number 2's topic is given the green light. Green light is our key phrase in this round. Let's check it out. Round 2, question number 1. A short answer question for you all. What actor who won an Academy Award in 2014 wrote Green Lights? The book is described as an unconventional memoir filled with raucous stories, outlaw wisdom, and lessons learned the hard way about living with greater satisfaction. Name that actor. First and last name, type it in, and click that Submit Answers button. I've got an answer for you. And in fact, this one was my hint of the night over on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I do give away a hint every single time we do this. And the answer here is Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. I'm sure we got all sorts of interesting spellings of McConaughey. So Peter, our wonderful scorekeeper extraordinaire, he's looking through your responses right now. And if you put something that resembles the name Matthew McConaughey, he's going to make sure that you get that point that you deserve. Also, make sure you follow me at Trivia Meredith to get a hint. Our next hint is coming up for our Wednesday quiz. The Wednesday quiz will be right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. On Wednesdays, we start a little bit later. 8:15 is our Wednesday showtime. Hope to see you all then for that game. Let's get into our second question in round number 2. New Zealand singer Lorde burst onto the scene with the hit song Royals in 2013. In what year did she release the song Green Light? The song peaked on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 19, and that same week, the top song was Ed Sheeran's song Shape of You. When did Green Light come out? Pick a year. I also do not know how to spell McConaughey. No clue. I would try though. Okay, so Lorde's song Green Light was released in the year 2017. 2017 is your answer. I love that song. It's so good. Our third question here. Lorde isn't the only performing artist with a song titled Green Light. who teamed up with Andre 3000 in 2008 with the song Green Light. It was on an album titled Evolver. Name that artist. That's number 3.
Under a pale blue sky, you never felt so cold. Another sleep.
I've got an answer for you. Green Light with Andre 3000 and John Legend was on that album, Evolver. John Legend is your answer for number 3. Our 4th question in this round, we've got a science question for you all. When added to a flame, borax and boric acid both produce a green flame. What is boron's atomic number? What's its atomic number? Pick the one you think is correct and click submit answers. The atomic number for boron is the number 5. 5 is your answer. Hope we have some chemistry nerds, I guess you'd say. Chemistry lovers out there. I like that better. Hope you knew that one. Let's get into our 5th question in this round. We've got another short answer question. Get ready to type or tap in your response. The Indianapolis 500 uses a green flag, not a green light, to start the race. The race features 33 drivers, 200 laps, and 500 miles. What cold beverage does the winner traditionally drink? Type in the beverage you think is correct and click that Submit Answers button. The drink that is traditionally consumed by the winner of the Indianapolis 500 is milk. Milk is your answer. What's better after a long race than a nice glass of cold milk? Or in the words of Ron Burgundy, milk was a bad choice. Our 6th question in this round. In 1912, a police officer named Lester Wire mounted a handmade wooden box with colored red and green lights on a pole, with the wires attached to an overhead trolley and light wires. A replica of Wire's first traffic light can be seen at UDOT Center in what city? UDOT Center. Where is that located? That's number 6. The traffic light, a replica of the first one, is at the UDOT Center. That U stands for Utah Department of Transportation. So Salt Lake City is your correct answer to number 6. Our 7th question in this round. Which of the following basketball players is listed as being the lightest? This may have helped him win the NBA Slam Dunk Contest in 2007. Name that lightest of those basketball players. basketball players, which of those listed is the lightest? All their last names are Green. Gerald Green, that slam dunk winner in 2007, is the lightest of them, the lightest weight. Our 8th question here, a little light reading for you all. 48 Laws of Power author Robert Greene co-wrote a book in 2009 called 50th Power. What famous person co-authored the book? Who co-authored 50th Power? "50th Power," co-written by Robert Greene, and 50 Cent, appropriately, is your correct answer. 50 Cent. Question number 9. It was Mr. Green in the ballroom with the candlestick. How many enterable rooms are there in a classic game of Clue? How many of those rooms can you go into? That's number 9. In the board game Clue, there are 9 rooms that a player can be inside. 9 is your answer. And our 10th and final question of round number 2. Greenlight is a financial company founded in Atlanta, Georgia in 2014. What is their main product? Greenlight. What do they make mainly? Greenlight, a financial company founded in Atlanta that primarily deals in debit cards for kids. Debit cards for kids is your answer. I want to know more about this product and if it's taking off. Debit cards for kids. I mean, it does seem like a good idea in some ways. Like, instead of having kids walk around with cash, they can just have a debit card. But I don't know. There's something about it. I don't like it. Okay, before we get into our 3rd round this evening, let's check out your scores after 2 rounds. We currently have 4 teams tied for 8th place with 15 points each. In a 3-way tie for 5th place with 16 points each, I love Alabama Hot Pockets. Quit your whining and pieced it together. Tied for 3rd place with 17 points each, Gravy Fountain and We Drink and We Know Things. 1 in 2nd place right now with 18 points, the Helsinki Syndrome. And in the lead currently, we have Penguins. Well played, Penguins. We're going to dive into our 3rd round in just a moment. Before we get to that 3rd round, I have a quick ask for you all. This game is 100% supported by you, and we would really appreciate it if you're able to donate, contribute to our game this evening. If you scroll down to the bottom of your page, we've made it really simple for you. There are tipping widgets directly on the page. You can donate via Venmo, or you can click on that credit card link if you don't have a Venmo account. Alternatively, if you prefer to hop on the Venmo app post-game, that, of course, is an option as well. And our Venmo handle is @PlayNYC. If everybody who is playing here this evening donated $5 to help us keep this game going, it would truly mean the world to us. This game is truly only supported by you. If it weren't for you, our generous players and teams, we would not be here today. So please help us keep this virtual game alive with a donation. Your donations, they're paying our writing staff. Every single time we bring you this game, we are bringing you brand new, fresh content. You are also going to support our hosting staff. Me, Peter, my wonderful husband, Dante, the dog. Occasionally, Patrick will come on as a guest host. And we want to be able to keep it going. So please help us out via a donation this evening. Click on one of those links right now or at the end of the game tonight. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your generosity these past 14 plus months. We wouldn't be here without you. Let's get into our third round this evening. Round number 3's topic is That 70s Round. That 70s Round. We've got questions about the number 70 or things that happened in the 1970s. Let's do it, everybody. Round 3, question number 1. On the TV series That 70s Show, what is Topher Grace's character's last name? What's his last name? Topher Grace's character, first name Eric, last name Foreman is your answer. Foreman. His parents, Kitty and Red Foreman. Don't remember his sister's name. Let me know in the chat if you remember Eric Foreman's sister's name. I want to know. Our second question here. In 1988, what person had a huge 70th birthday celebration at London's Wembley Stadium known as Freedom Fest? It featured performances from artists like Whitney Houston, Sting, and a breakout performance from Tracy Chapman when Stevie Wonder was unable to go on. Whose 70th birthday celebration was that? Don't forget to submit. Freedom Fest in 1988 was celebrating the 70th birthday of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is your answer. Our third question of this round. First, though, thank you, Diva Chick 2K, Lori Foreman. That sounds right. Thank you. Question 3, which of these Major League Baseball teams won 3 consecutive World Series in the 1970s? Three consecutive World Series in the 1970s. The Oakland Athletics is your correct answer to number 3. Our fourth question in round number 3. Which of the following people is not 70 years old as of today? So I'm not saying their birthday is today, but if you ran into them today, they are 70 years old. Who is not 70? Who is not 70 of those people? Bill Murray is, Tony Danza is. Kirstie Alley is. Meryl Streep is 72 years old. She just turned 72 last week. Our fifth question in this round. By 1978, Liza Minnelli had won 3 Tony Awards. Here's your question. True or false? One of her Tony Awards was for playing Sally Bowles in Cabaret. Is that true or is it false? I've got an answer for you. True or false was one of Liza Minnelli's Tony Awards was for playing Sally Bowles in Cabaret. That is false. That is false. She did win an Oscar for that role, I believe, but she actually was not in the Broadway production of Cabaret. I apologize if you all were confused about that. Who is not 70? But I did my best to make you understand. I was talking about the age 70. And I wasn't saying like you reach a threshold of 70. I was saying, hello, how old are you? Are you 70 right now? Oh, you're not? Okay, then Meryl Streep is your answer. Okay, again, apologies. And you're welcome to reach out to our commissioner if you want to talk about it. We are always open to giving people points because, we're bringing you this game for fun, and we want you to get a point if you think you deserve one. So you can reach out to commish@nyctrivialeague.com. Our goal is never to trick you in a bad way. We want you to understand what we're asking. So please reach out to him. We're here for you. Here is our next question in the round. Question number 6. Which of the following movies was the highest grossing movie of the 1970s at the box office worldwide? The highest grossing movie of the 1970s at the worldwide box office. Star Wars is your answer. Star Wars, A New Hope, retroactively called A New Hope. Our 7th question here. Who was the creator and original host of the syndicated music and dance program Soul Train from 1971 through 1993? Name that host of Soul Train. The creator and original host of Soul Train is Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius is your answer. We have 3 more questions in this round. Here is question number 8. The first season of the TV series That 70s Show debuted in the 90s and was set in 1976. This is a little complicated. Pay close attention. We did our best to phrase this clearly. Here's the question. If the show were released today, what year would be the equivalent distance from when the show debuted on TV and the year 1976? So how many years ago? I'm going to stop talking. Read what it says. We'll give you a little extra time. I don't want to confuse you. So the show originally aired in 1998. So the distance between 1998 and 1976 is 22 years. So if it were released today, it would be called That 1999 Show. 1999 is the year. So nearly That 2000s Show. Okay. Our ninth question in this round. Here it is. The 2013 movie Argo depicts the real-life rescue of 6 American diplomats in 1979/1980 in Iran. This covert rescue was a joint effort primarily orchestrated between the CIA and what country? Who organized that effort? That effort to save those American diplomats was orchestrated between the CIA and Canada. Primarily, Canada is your answer. Our 10th and final question of round number 3. Then we've got that picture round coming at you. Here we go. Question 10. What real-life couple who were paranormal investigators were involved in the 1970s Amityville haunting investigation and are the main characters in the Conjuring movie franchise? I've not seen the Conjuring movies, but I've heard that most of them are pretty good. And I do like horror, so I think I should check them out. That couple at the center of the movies, I've heard it's like a lovely love story between the two of them. Ed and Lorraine Warren are their names. Ed and Lorraine Warren. All right, that wraps up our third round here. We're about to dive into our fourth and final round of this evening. Quick, abbreviated score update before we officially dive into that last round. Right now, in a tie for fourth with 24 points, We Drink and We Know Things 3 and Gravy Fountain. In third right now with 25, We Drink and We Know Things 1. And tied for first right now with 28 points each, Penguins and the Helsinki Syndrome. Well played, teams. This fourth and final round this evening, our picture round, it is in the category of It's Magic. It's magic. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of characters who possess magical powers or claim to possess magical powers. It is your job in this round to name the character. Name the character. The entirety of round number 4 is going to be short answer. So get ready to type or tap in your responses for this round. And as always, you must click that submit answers button once you have typed in your response. Let's do it, everybody. We're going one image at a time here. Here is our first image in our It's Magic picture round. Name this character. Type it in and click submit answers. I've got an answer for you. I don't believe he ends up having any powers, truly. Spoiler. It's the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz. His name also Professor Marvel. That is an acceptable response. I'm impressed if that's what you put. Our second image here. Name this character. Staying in the same universe as image number 1, the L. Frank Baum averse, which I don't know if you know, I found this out way too recently, that L. Frank Baum is the reason that this character's name is Elphaba. Elphaba is your answer for image number 2. Our third image in this round, name this character. Type in your response and click submit answers. I've got an answer for you all. I hope you all are watching this show on Disney Plus because it is so good. The character is Loki. Loki is your answer for number 3. Image number 4, name this character. Type in your response and click that submit answers button. I have an answer for you for image number 4 from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the timeless Tilda Swinton as the White Witch. White Witch. She does have another name. If you put Queen Jadis, Jadis, you also got that point. And once again, I'm impressed with your deep knowledge. Our 5th question in this round, name this magical character. Image number 5, we have Sir Ian McKellen as the character Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey, also an acceptable response here. So you all know, in this picture round, we are doing our best to make sure you have ample time to type in your responses. Also, sometimes we'll wait to press that timer for a little bit because since it is all short answer, we do have to go through and make sure you get a point when you deserve to get a point, even if you spelled something a little bit strangely. Here is our 6th image in this round. Check it out. Name this character. All right, we know it's an Allison Hannigan character. Lily Aldrin from How I Met Your Mother, no magical powers. The One Time at Band Camp girl from American Pie, no magical powers. But Willow from Buffy, that is your answer. Willow Rosenberg, or simply Willow, would get you the point. Our 7th image in this round, name this character. I love Postal Service. I've got an answer for you all. Kiernan Shipka is the actress. The character Sabrina, or Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or Sabrina Spellman, all acceptable responses for image number 7. Here is our 8th picture in this round. Name this character. That timer coming at you any moment now. Maybe a lot of you spelled Sabrina strangely. We'll find out. Maybe you know this character from Game of Thrones. Her name, Melisandre, or the Red Woman, also would get you the point for image number 8. We have 2 more pictures in this round, and then we have a tiebreaker question, which I'll explain momentarily. Here is image number 9. Name this character. I'm guessing Peter is saying that you've written some really creative responses, maybe like full sentences to him that he's trying to sift through for the correct answer. Maybe people were saying Melissa Joan Hart is OG Sabrina. She's my Sabrina, not Kiernan Shipka. Or is it things like that, Peter? This timer coming at you for image number 9. No. Oh, Sabrina fight going on in the chat here. Image number 9. We know this character, or hopefully you do, from Hocus Pocus. Bette Midler's character's name is Winifred Sanderson. Winifred Sanderson, or Winnie, or Sanderson, Winnie Sanderson. Any of those would get you the point here. We do have our 10th and final image coming at you in 1 second. First, though, the final round, or the final question after number 10 in this round, will be our tiebreaker question. Those of you who play with us every Monday and Wednesday, you know the drill. But in case you're new to the game or you need a refresher, here's how the tiebreaker is going to work. I'll ask you all the question. Your answer is going to be a number. And the goal in placing your guess is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number. So you can guess over the number or under the number. In the event of a tie tonight, the tiebreaker will be awarded to the team that guesses the closest to the correct number. And also another quick note about how the tiebreaker is going to work. We are going to take your responses offline, tabulate things, make sure we do our math correctly, and then we're going to post a full list of the standings for the top 15 or so teams over on our Instagram account at NYC Trivia League. So we will do that as soon as we have that data at our disposal. And then you'll be able to see how the top 15-ish teams did tonight. If you didn't make it into that threshold, we have another game coming up on Wednesday. Our Wednesday quiz is going to be right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. Please join us on Wednesday for that next game. It's your chance to have a rebuttal. Hopefully your team can make it into that top 15-ish teams. Okay, let's check out our 10th and final image in this round. Here we go. Image number 10. Name this character. You know her from Bewitched. Elizabeth Montgomery is the actress. The character's name, Samantha Stevens. Samantha Stevens is your answer. Peter will have to let us know in the chat how he's being on this one. Samantha, not Tabitha. Yes, this is Samantha, not Tabitha. Peter, are you accepting first name only? Let us know in the chat. I bet he is. We'll find out. All right. Before we get to that tiebreaker that I mentioned before, a couple more notices. Reminder, everybody, help support this game. You are the only reason that we're still here, and we need you. We'd really appreciate your help. Even just a simple $5, $10 donation. Consider it like tipping us, or like if you were going out to play this game in person, what you would spend on a glass of wine or a hamburger at your favorite trivia establishment. Instead of putting your money toward that, contribute this way to help us keep this virtual game alive. You'll find these tipping widgets at the bottom of your screen this evening. So scroll down, help us out. Thank you so much in advance for donating tonight. And thank you to those of you who have donated in the past. We see you, we know who you are. And, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you. Also, I mentioned this earlier, but if you have any questions about one of your questions tonight, you can reach out to our commissioner, the wonderful Joe E. His email address, commish@nyctrivialeague.com. To reiterate, it is never our intention to ask you something that tricks you in a bad way. We're here to trick you in a way where you're like, that's fun, and I got that wrong, but I understood what you were asking. So if you feel misled and you think you should get a point, we're here for you. That is not our goal. So reach out to Joe, commish@nyctrivialeague.com. We're here to clear it up, everybody. And let's do it. Our tiebreaker question for tonight, here it is. How long would it take you to binge watch all of the Lord of the Rings trilogy special extended editions in minutes? How long would it take to binge watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy special extended editions in minutes? Type in your response and click that submit answers button, and then we'll go over our scores. Dante, come here. Okay. How long would it take you to binge watch all of the Lord of the Rings trilogy special extended edition in minutes? Your correct answer, 714 minutes is the answer. 714. Dante. Hello. Hello, guy. All right. Let's check out our final scores tonight. Thank you all so very much for being here. We really appreciate you. All 45 teams who joined us tonight, you're the best. Thank you for making this all possible. Okay, so I'm going to just check in with our top 10 teams. There's more than 10 here, but 10th place. There's a tie with 31 points each between Hot Ham Water and Quit Your Whining. We'll find out after the game who won that tie, and we will post those results on our Instagram page at NYC Trivia League. So check it out. We'll do that as soon as we're able. We have another set of ties here, a three-way tie for 7th place with 32 points each between Goo Goo, Muck Muck, We Drink and We Know Things 2, and The Blue Shells. In 5th place tonight, we have a tie with 33 points between We Drink and We Know Things 3 and Pieced It Together. Finishing in a tie for 3rd place with 34 points each, Gravy Fountain and We Drink and We Know Things 1. Our 2nd place team tonight with 36 points. Congratulations, Penguins. And our winners tonight by a margin of 2 points with 38 points. A very good score. Congratulations go to the Helsinki Syndrome. Congratulations, the Helsinki Syndrome. Thanks again, everyone, for being here tonight. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Big thanks to Peter, Cullen, and Murr for helping to make this game possible. Thank you to Dante for being so cute. And thank you all for being here. You made this game what it is, and we hope you join us on Wednesday for our next virtual pub quiz at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Standard. That's where we are right now. It's June. All right, everyone. Let's wrap it up, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Hope you're having a good week so far.